Hello, everybody. What's going on? I'm just burning some sage right now. Woo! Happy Sunday. What is going on? How is everyone doing? Oh my gosh, what a crazy weekend. That's all I have to say about that. Woo! Mamma mia. It's crazy town here in Chicago. I'm gonna have to move out of the state, I think. How's everyone doing? What's going on? Say hello in the chat. I'm just sipping on some awesome peppermint water, and this is my Sunday show where I do a mini reading for each of the star signs, astrology signs for this week, and this is the beginning of June. So tomorrow, make sure you say rabbit, rabbit. It's good luck, June 1st, okay? Hey, what's going on, Kyle? How are you? How is your weekend? Whoop, whoop. Say what? I'm saging. I'm golden. Yes, I'm golden. I'm actually like vibing high. I've got peppermint oil all over my third eye. It's awesome. And yeah, it's a good weekend. Did I say something? Can you hear me? I'm sure you can. So you know what we're going to do for the star signs this week? Remember a couple weeks ago when we did the theme song? Hey, Bill, what's going on? So I'm going to ask you guys, you lovely fine gentlemen in the chat, to please start thinking of some song titles that what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards, and whatever star sign I come up with, I'm going to read down the chat, and that's the theme song for each reading this week, okay? So if you could put some song titles in the chat, and then we'll get started. These cards are randomly shuffled, which is awesome. What's up, Celeste? Woo! The Soul Family! Woo! I love it. We're doing song titles again for the themes this week. So start thinking about some good songs for the random signs that I pick, and that will be their theme song for the week. So it's kind of fun. We did, I think last time, didn't we do a decade? We did 70s songs. I think we did 70s or 80s. Oh yeah, tomorrow is June 1st. You always say rabbit, rabbit for good luck on the first of the month. So that's what we need to know. Nice. Okay. Nice. Fire by Bruce Springsteen. Before we get started, I'm just going to see if a couple more people pop in here. I do want to see if you guys have any little small victories that you did or accomplished for the weekend. Go ahead and share them in the chat, because I think that it's now more than ever we need to celebrate victories, since we're all basically crawling like little infants now, and we can't really make huge strides in anything that we're doing, just based on the restraints. So go ahead and pop in some. Oh, Kyle, way to pull up a tearjerker, but that's a great one. Oh, if you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me, right? I love it. You guys are awesome. Cool. But yeah, so go ahead, fire away in the chat. I'm going to get started. I just kind of wanted to do a fun game. I was thinking about that one little improv thing we did, Highway to the Danger Zone. No shirt. I was just totally going to say no shit, Sherlock. That is the highway that we are all on right now. But I wanted to see, so remember when we did that thing where, so if you could go somewhere right now, anywhere in the world, or do anything, if you had any wish come true, what would it be? For instance, would you like to kiss a dolphin? Or do you want to party on a yacht in the Caribbean. You can see where my beach balance mind is. Let's see. I think that last time I said taking a bubble bath and having, your boyfriend or girlfriend use a straw and blow bubbles and pretend you're in a jacuzzi. Things like that. Anything creative. Anything that you could manifest in the world. Everyone needs, I need some saltwater stat. That's for sure. So chime in the chat, start thinking about those things. I'll get in the signs and we might take a little break just to kind of do a fun little exercise. So think about if you have a small victory, share it, or if there's a place that you want to manifest or something you want to manifest when quarantine is over, anything in the world, pop it in the chat and then we'll get to it. I was in Iceland last year and those hot springs are amazing. Oh my God. Super cool. Okay, so we're going to get started. The first song we have is Fire by Bruce Springsteen. And that theme song is for my Libras. What's going on, Libras? That's your theme song, Fire by Bruce Springsteen. Okay. Woohoo! All right, let's see what is currently going on. We are using the Moonology cards, my Beach Balance Life cards, and then I don't remember what the name of this deck is, but we are going with the theme with the moon because we are coming into eclipse season, and I'm going to tell you that it is going to be a show. If you guys saw anything that happened Saturday night around the world in all major cities, or at least in the United States, that's eclipse season coming. It's a coming. And our first eclipse of the season is the full moon lunar eclipse on Friday in Sagittarius. So here we go. Get grounded, everybody. Okay, so that's why we're rolling with the moons and the tides, okay? All right, Libras. So Libras, the moon is in Taurus and your dreams need a practical plan. So what I'm hearing is you've probably been kind of scatterbrained lately, and I kind of feel it's kind of not really like a Libra to feel completely out of balance because you're constantly balancing since you are the scales. So I think that you have some really good ideas and things that are going on in your life, but you need to put a pen to paper and script it out, write it and get it out there into the universe. Scripting is very powerful, AKA journaling, focus wheels, whatever. So I think that that's what I'm getting for you. And then also, so your challenge this week, Libras, is the 15 to 20 knots. Winds are picking up for you. Things are starting to really kind of move forward. I mean, when you have 15 to 20 knots, that's when you're starting to see whitecaps on the water. And that goes perfectly in line with your dreams need a practical plan, because you know what? Things are moving forward fast for you. Oh, I do want to go in the waterfalls in Hawaii. That's so fun. On Maui, the 7 sacred pools. So awesome. Ooh, okay, Libra. So your overall advice card this week is positive movement forward, okay? Number 8, it breaks down, that's like 4, very grounding. So I really feel that this is actually funny that this card, even though this isn't my deck, it's a sailing card, I keep dropping this 15 to 20 knots. Gravity is like working today. But with this 15 to 20 knots and the movement, positive movement forward, it's saying that things are moving forward. So you need to make sure you stay grounded and stay healthy in your emotional and mental body. Okay. That's what I'm getting. All right. So let me go back up to the chat and we'll see. Okay. The next song is, if you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever, forever, ever, never know me. And this is for my Leos. That's your theme song this week, Leos. Time for you to get rid of the people that no longer serve you. Stop wasting your energy in places that don't return any energy back, okay? All right, let's see what's going on with Leos right now. All right, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So by Friday, with this full moon in Sagittarius and lunar eclipse, you're going to get the answers you're seeking, okay? I really feel that maybe you have been waiting on some information to shine a light to be shown on information that you're lacking. So I really feel that that's going to manifest for you this week, Leos. And yes, so your challenge is the run line, okay? Run line is when you look at a racing course for sailing and you have point A to point B, that's the run line. However, it doesn't go that way. You have to tack back and forth to get up or up. I'm like imagining like going up Lake Michigan, but you have to tack back and forth to get to the final destination. So that's your challenge, is you need to focus your energy on the run line and stop thinking about all the tactics, and really know that those tactics are just going to fall into place if you just keep focusing on the end. And also, if you think about it in manifestations too, when you're manifesting with the law of attraction, you don't worry about the how. Once you get caught up in the details of the how, you totally get lost in your mind. So you need to just focus on the end point, what you want to manifest, and it will happen. Okay, let's see what your overall advice is, Leos, this week. Ooh, sacrifice. Okay. All right, check that card out. That's a powerful card. So I think you're going to have to sacrifice wasting your energy on things that no longer serve you. And that could include even like watching boring television, mind suck stuff. Okay, let's see what the next song is. Amazing Grace. Oh, Kyle. I hope it's not for Aries. Oh, shit. It totally is. It's for Aries. Oh, my God. Whenever I think of Amazing Grace, I always think of funerals. I do. So hopefully that's not the theme for Aries this week. But no, it's a beautiful song. It definitely has a lot of beautiful lyrics in it. So thank you for sharing that. The theme song for Aries this week is Amazing Grace. So let's see exactly what is going on with Aries right now. Okay. Ooh, expect a powerful change with the new moon eclipse card. Okay. So this week is a powerful change for everybody. I mean, things are changing drastically and fast, and it's going to get intense. I think we have three or four eclipses this month. A total of 6 this year. We typically only have 4 a year. So we have 2 extra eclipses this year, and the other 3 are in December. So rounding the mark, Aries. All right. Your challenge is you're having a problem rounding the mark, but you do know that you're getting ready to get this boost of energy to push past the mark and start the next leg of your race. Okay. Let's see what the overall advice is for my Aries. Ooh, we have victory and success. Yes. So you may be feeling stagnant and you're having a hard time on this race course of life, but the next leg you're going to be on when you run the mark is going to be successful. Okay, Aries. Let's see. What is the next song? Oh, Highway to the Danger Zone. Bam. I wonder who that's for. Capricorn. That's very un-Capricorn-like, by the way. Well, maybe not, because, the Capricorn is also the devil energy in the tarot. But I know we have a Cappy in the house. A Cappy moon. I know we have a Cappy moon in the house, in the chat. So she could attest to that. But, so let's see, Capricorns, what is going on with your Highway to Hell theme song for the week? All right, currently you need to step out of your comfort zone. So this is the North Node. In your astrological chart, you always want to go away from the opposite and go towards the North Node. Okay? That's going to help. It's going to be very uncomfortable, but that's what you need to do, Capricorn. And it's very unlike you guys to do that, but I think that you can. And it says turn up the heat. So turning up the heat, that's what we say when we're on the boat, where we're like, okay, we are match racing with another boat and we need to turn up the heat because they're starting to like take our wind or gain footing on us. So I think that you need to step out of your comfort zone to manifest what you want this week, and you need to turn up the heat. So that's just like tightening up the ship a little bit. Pull in some sails. get those lines crisp, you know, get some wind back in your sails is what I'm hearing. All right, the overall advice for my Cappies this week is victory and success. I feel like I'm on a game show all of a sudden. This was the song, or this came out for Aries as well. So I do feel if you take a little bit of control and tidy things up a little bit this week in your plans, things are going to move forward and you're going to have victory and success. This is also the Six of Wands in the tarot. Okay, let's see what the next song is. The Rising. We must have this is like, we got some great songs in here. Okay, The Rising by Bruce Springsteen is the theme song for Pisces. What's going on, my Pisces? In the hizzy. All right, let's see. Okay. Pisces. All right. The energy is gaining momentum for you, Pisces. The moon is waxing in your energy right now. So things are moving forward for you. Let's see what your challenge is for this week. Woo! Okay, we have Dawn Patrol. Actually, we have 2 cards in the near future, obviously, because it's in the week. Dawn Patrol. So what I'm seeing with Dawn Patrol, when you're surfing, this is like the time when you literally get up at the crack before dawn and you pack up your van, get your surfboard on top of it, drive to the beach, and you paddle out into the water and the sun starts to rise. It is the most cool. It's so cool. It's so beautiful. I did that in Hawaii. I'm glad that we're talking about Hawaii and waterfalls. I've done that in Hawaii before, and I actually witnessed a sun shower where it was raining and the sun was out, and then there were double rainbows. And actually on my website, Beach Balance Life, there's a picture of me on a surfboard and you can see the double rainbows on it. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. That's one of the cards that's going to be in my Oracle deck, my official Beach Balance Life deck, when my artist finishes the artwork. All right, Pisces, let's see. What is your overall advice for this week? Moving on. Okay, Pisces, you're moving on into brighter light. So you can feel this energy gaining the momentum, pushing you forward past the shadow into the light. All right. The Rising, Bruce Springsteen, Pisces, that's your theme song for the week. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay, hold. Oh, there's a lot of great songs in here. Okay, wait. Is This Love by Bob Marley? Let's do that. That's the next one. And that's for my Aquarius. Aquarius. I think that's the same song you're talking about, Celeste. I'm not sure. Let me scroll down really fast. Well, I'm going to take it and run. Aquarius, Could This Be Love by Bob Marley is your theme song for the week. And your energy right now is looking at the bigger picture, taking a step back and looking at it at a macro level and not looking at things at a micro level will help you not nitpick this week. Let's see what your challenge is. Woo! Southwest breeze. That's not a challenge. That's easy breezy. The best, my favorite wind on Lake Michigan. Southwest breeze. It's like that makes the lake flat as a pancake. Sailing is just so smooth and beautiful, and it's the best. It's Southwest breeze is part of the Summer Maker. If you guys are familiar with the Summer Maker card. Okay, your overall advice this week, Aquarius, is moving on. You guys, do you notice that since I've been doing these lives, like the last couple months, that there's always a theme in each one? And you're watching me shuffle. There's no way I'm picking this out. So moving on, Aquarius, I do feel that you need to take this tasty breeze, the Southwest breeze, and move forward and stop getting caught up in all the details this week, okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Okay, Make It Rain by Ed Sheeran. All right, here we go. Let's see. who this is for. Woo! Taurus, make it rain. That's perfect for Taurus. Taurus is all about luxury. Well, one of the signs anyway. Okay, Taurus, where are you currently right now with your energy for this week going into June 1st? Remember, rabbit, rabbit. The answers you need are coming. Okay, Taurus, full moon in Gemini. So I feel like there's some communication coming in that you've been waiting on to finalize a plan or finalize an idea or a thought process, and it's going to happen for you this week. Yes, and your challenge card is you need to take the helm. So maybe you need to be the first one to make the move, whether it's setting up a meeting, making a phone call, having an apology. Clearing the air is what I'm hearing, Taurus. Because when you clear the air, then you're going to make it rain, you know? Make it rain, rain, rain. All right, your overall advice this week, Taurus, is the Choose Wisely card. Make sure you're going down a path, Taurus, that you are taking the helm and someone isn't taking you for a ride. Okay? Bam. Okay. So, let's see. All right, we have Believe by Cher. Who is next? Scorpio. That's your theme song this week. If you believe in love, in life after love, or if you believe in love after life, whatever, you know, however you want to take that. So let's see, Scorpios, that's your theme song for the week. All right, your overall energy this week is don't let the past hold you back. South Node. All right, we have already had the North Node. Now we're getting the South Node. Interesting. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what your challenge is. What's this holding you back? Apparent wind. Okay. So with apparent wind, that's the wind you create when you are sailing, not the actual wind. Okay. So it seems that maybe you're letting things in your head and past mental thoughts. Like if you think of wind, it's very mental. It's like in the tarot, the sword energy. And I really feel that maybe you're just in your head a little bit, getting caught up in things that don't even have any meaning to. Does that make sense? You know, you going down a rabbit hole, thinking too much. All right, your overall advice card is rejoice and celebrate. So I think you need to let your hair down this week, Scorpio, and you know, go have some fun with your friends and rejoice and just being happy, being in the moment. Stop thinking about all these thoughts swirling around in your head that don't even exist. Because remember, you are not your thoughts. You control your thoughts. And when you master that, you can master any manifestation in your life. And that goes for everybody. Okay. All right, the next song, Find Your Love by Drake. Whoop, whoop. Let's see who this is. The theme song for Gemini, Find Your Love by Drake. What's going on, my Geminis? Woo, that new moon. Woo. A couple weeks ago, Gemini, new moon. All right, let's see what Celeste, I love that emoji. It's so bright. Okay, let's see what your overall energy is for the week. Ooh, Gemini. I love it. Find Your Love by Drake is your theme song, and it says a new romantic cycle begins for you. This is awesome. So this could be a passion. This could be a person. It could be anything. Anything but, ooh, and the card yes just popped out. Love it. That says that's your challenge card is yes, but I'm going to pull another card because I just think that's pretty awesome. That the tarot just confirmed, or my Beach Balance Life confirmed that a new romantic cycle, even though it could be a new passion, it's all about romance for you this week, Geminis. We have ships passing in the night. It's hard to read, but so if things aren't connecting for you, your challenge is to let them go, because you need to go towards a path that's going to meet up with you on the same level of romance. that's your challenge. You're wasting your time thinking something's going to connect for you, and it's not. So you need to focus your energy and take it elsewhere. Energy is very precious, so you don't want to waste it. So your overall advice card this week is Material Harvest. So that's awesome. This is great. So this is actually like the 9 of Pentacles in the tarot, and it's all about reaping what you sow and having everything together. Like, this is awesome. So I think that you're going to be fulfilled emotionally, mentally, and physically, because look at all the red around that. You know what red is? The base chakra. And if you don't know what the chakras mean, go look it up. But that's all about passion, creativity, and sex drive. I'm going to do it for you. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Kyle, your parents have seen Bruce Springsteen 28 times? That's amazing. Okay. I knew I could count on my little Cancer in the chat to give me a good song, Between the Sheets. And this is for the Cancers. Hilarious. I love it. I love that. Mystical Musings. That's your theme song. That's so cool. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, we are breezing through these. Like, oh my gosh. It's only been like, we've only been live for 25 minutes and we have like a few signs left. Good thing you guys are here to hang out. All right, so my Cancers, your theme song is Between the Sheets this week, and show the world the real you. Hey. Love it. Full moon in Aquarius. Pretty awesome. Let's see what your challenge is. Ooh, safe harbor. Okay, you need to step out of your comfort zone and show the world the real you. You've been seeking shelter in your safe harbor, and it's time for you to step out. And I believe from Friday night, that was a similar card for a particular Cancer in the chat. Get off the lazy river. And your overall advice this week is transformation, Cancers. Woohoo! What are you going to transform? What are you going to manifest? What are you going to just turn into this beautiful butterfly? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Okay, let me just check in the chat and see what's going on. Oh, yeah, Scorpio and Taurus are opposite signs, so they share the same traits, but in extremities. Cool. Okay, so for the next song, we're going to do You Make It Easy by Jason Aldean. Okay, so this is going to be for our Sagittarius. You make it easy, Sages. All right, that's your theme song for the week. You Make It Easy by Jason Aldean. All right, let's see what's going on for my Sagittarius this week. Woo! Bring love into the situation. That goes well with that song. Definitely. All right, let's see what the overall challenge is for my Sagittarius this week. Because you need to bring love into a situation. Ooh, bring some Aquarius energy in there. What you need to do is just kind of step out of your comfort zone and take some of that Aquarius air and mix it with your fire and let the passion ignite. That's what I'm seeing. You need to bring passion back into what it is you're lacking in your life this week. So if you have a difficult situation at work, or if you have a difficult situation with a loved one, remember that love is the core of everything. And when you think of love, well, there's three ways of looking at it. So there's like basic needs. There's like sex, right? Then you have love. And then above love is compassion. That's like top of the totem pole of like passion is compassion. So when you have compassion for a situation or for somebody, you literally have transcended basic needs and elevated. And that's the best way to forgive, is compassion. So bring love into the situation. Woo! All right. I always drop cards, you guys. Okay, so 2 cards popped out, and I think they're appropriate. So your overall advice this week is authority. And then fulfillment of wishes. So I think you need to take control of your life. Take your power back. Take your power back, because you are going to manifest all of these wishes that you've been working so hard for. And if this is somebody that's in authority that you're having an issue with, you can't really like bring love into like a work situation, but you can in your own meditations. Okay? So that's your advice this week. Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Who do we have? Oh, I know who we have left. Last but not least, we have our Virgos. Whoop, whoop. What's going on, my Virgos? Your theme song this week, Virgos, is Amber by 311, aka 311, which is a great song. Oh, I love that song. That is such a great song. Amber is the essence of your something, right? Oh, yeah, that's a really great song. I forgot. That actually, I think it's on the soundtrack for 51st States. Because I always think of like, and do you guys see the theme of Hawaii happening? Because that movie's based in Hawaii too. All right, Virgos. Woo! What do you need to release, my Virgos? You know what? You need to release something. Let me just check in the chat. Check in the chat. Virgo Kyle. Oh, okay, I get it. I'm reading up. I need to read down. Yeah. Amber is the color of the essence of your energy. Yeah. Okay, Virgo. Whew, let me focus. That's such a great song. Okay, your challenge this week, is floggy sales. Wah, wah. What are you doing, Virgo? Whatever it is you're doing, you're not releasing, is not giving you any power. It's taking your power, and you have floggy sales. That's not a fun place to be. So you need to take your power back, is what I'm hearing. Take your power back and get some wind in your sails and move in a different direction, because you're in a dead spot. When we were sailing out in Lake Michigan and there was no wind, you literally just sit there, and then these biting flies come, and they're like the most lazy flies in the world. You could sit there and actually almost pick it up, but they sit there and they bite, and they're huge. Well, there's big ones and there's the tiny ones. The big ones fly fast. The tiny ones actually are like super slow, but they just sit there and bite, and you're just getting more and more miserable, and it's hot, and you're just sitting there dripping with sweat. It is not fun. Floggy sails equals not fun. So your challenge is to get some wind in the sails and see your overall advice. Yeah, and it actually draws blood, and then the blood draws more flies. It's not fun. Okay, ooh, your overall advice. What did I just say? Accelerated motion. You need to put things into motion and get rid of things that no longer serve you. Get rid of this, whatever this is that's giving you floggy sails. And listen, if you have floggy sails, what else is floggy? Just saying. I'm just saying. This show is not for kids. Yes, so that's what you need to do this week, Virgos. You need to put things into motion. Strike that passion and get it going fast. This is actually very similar to the Eight of Wands card in the tarot. When you need to move in a different direction fast. Stat. This is your week. Okay? I know what you're laughing at, Kyle. Yeah, we're done with the signs. That was super fast. Wow. Sometimes like the energy, if you guys have noticed too on my pick-a cards, like I posted two for the month of June. So thank you, Kyle, for that suggestion. And the first one, oh my gosh, it took me like 15 minutes to get through the first pile. I only did 3 piles. It was a really long reading for just basic for June. Then I did a June love reading and I was just like, bam, bam, bam. It was just like, I was just hammering out all the information. It's so weird how like, it's sometimes really fluid or sometimes really slow. It just depends. Let's see. I don't even know. I think the moon is it in Leo right now, Celeste? I don't know what exactly today's date, or Sagittarius. It might be, I don't know. It might be in an air sign, but I'm feeling it. Like, it's like, mix in with all my fire. Okay, I don't know why I'm shuffling these. So I'm going to give you guys a collective consciousness reading. Okay, for the collective consciousness, the overall, prosperity begins. Yes. Again, back with the root chakra, okay? Do you guys see a theme? Chime in the chat if you tell me if you can guess what the theme is this week. You just saw a rabbit? That's awesome. Rabbit, tomorrow, good luck. So that, we have June 1st, it starts tomorrow. We have prosperity begins for the collective consciousness. Let's see what the overall backup energy is. We are all very close to achieving our goal, which is great. So we are ending a cycle and starting something new at the same time, which is great because the life is the wheel of fortune, right? Sometimes you're on the top, sometimes you're on the bottom. And when you're at the top, you know you're going back down the bottom at some point. So the cycle, we have one that is closing out because we're achieving a goal, and then we're starting a new cycle this week. Yeah, there are really good energies in the cards tonight. Okay, let's see what the overall challenge is for the collective consciousness this week. All right, since we've got all these cycles going on, that's good. There's nothing worse than having stagnant energy and floggy sails. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. Southwest breeze, which is not a challenge. That means things are flowing. They're just flowing beautifully. So we just need to trust that things are flowing beautifully and trust the winds will carry us where we need to go and provide us the forward movement to get to the next cycle. Okay, the overall advice for the collective consciousness this week is third eye chakra. All right? You're getting downloads, and if you don't know what a download is, it's like when you're sitting there and all of a sudden you're like flooded with all this information, these epiphanies. That's a download. So pay attention to the downloads you're getting this week because that's what's going to really bring in this new prosperity cycle. It's going to be very prosperous. I wonder where Sue is, because I always think of her now because she lives in Georgia, and there's a bunch of peaches on this card. Yeah, I saw the moon earlier when I was out. I was out walking around. Oh, yes. Okay, so the moon is in Libra. So, yes, air sign. That's why I'm just like, I totally just hammered all those out super fast because it's mixing with my Aries and Leo fire. Okay, cool. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. I know, flowing and everything, right? Yeah, it is funny if you read the chat from the bottom up. But it's like I go there so I'm not missing out on like the real time, right? And then I start just like scanning up the chat. Like, beam me up, Scotty. You guys did awesome on the songs too. I think that we covered all of them, which is awesome. You guys did a total of 12. That's amazing. Okay, so back to our wish practice. Okay, so we have sitting in the hot springs in Iceland. We have going into waterfalls in Hawaii. So think about how you can, obviously we can't manifest it right now, but what can we do to feel more of that feeling that you get when you see yourself sitting in that hot spring, or you see yourself and you feel yourself sitting in that waterfall, feeling the mist on your face, and then when you get under the waterfall too much, the water actually hurts. Like, how do we create more of that feeling? You know, that's where we want to go, because the thing is, we don't want to focus on the how. We just want to focus on the feeling, because that's what's going to get us through this week, is the good feelings and everything that goes along with that. So if I could do something this week, if I could manifest something, honestly, would probably be scuba diving with manatee. That's what I want to do. But you can't do that. You can snorkel with them, but you can't dive with them. That's what I would do this week. And I also want to hug a manatee. I think that would be awesome. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. Jenna, what's going on? I love that you're here. I was on her live earlier today talking about my MacBook Pro vintage. Oh my God. Yes, you guys, go subscribe to Jenna's channel too after this video. She's awesome. We connected on YouTube maybe a couple months ago, and she's part of the Soul Fam for sure. I mean, funny. Her readings are hilarious. Like, pretty awesome. Yeah, mystical music, of course, floggy sales. No one likes floggy sales. They don't do anything for anybody. I know. I totally want to go scuba diving. Yeah, Kyle, I've swam with dolphins before, but after I saw the movie, what is that, Taiji? I won't swim with dolphins in captivity. However, I would totally be down to swim with dolphins in the wild. I trust them. But you know what? It's a funny story when I did do that when I was little with the dolphins. I was in Mexico. I was going to say Mexico. And there were two dolphins. I was in group one, and I was like petting this dolphin and swimming along with him, whatever, and just going with the flow. He moves forward, and they're very powerful. They're like pure muscle, 9 feet long. So he moved away, and I was kind of like, woo! Like I was like in outer space or something. This other dolphin comes up behind him and comes right in front of me and turns the snout to my face and blows water in it. And I was like, oh my God, what just happened? And the trainer was like, oh, that's the female, and you were petting her boyfriend. So she's jealous, and she spilled water in my face. And I was like, we're all mammals, right? Discovery Channel. Again, the theme today is on fire. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was crazy. So I didn't know I could make a dolphin jealous, but I did. So put that on the jacket. Yeah. Oh my God, it was so fun. Yeah, she was like, hands off my man, get off my man. I know. I mean, I don't know if that relationship would ever work, because like I can't breathe underwater. Well, I guess dolphins can't either, but I cannot hold my breath as long as a dolphin can. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the sensual feeling is in the air, you guys. It's been in all of these readings for all week, so just know that that's woo. And the full moon on Friday, the lunar eclipse, a good time for tantric manifesting. Go look that up. Oh my gosh, I'm like out of control today. I'm trying really hard to keep myself in check. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we did the wish. That's awesome. So yeah, obviously there's a huge water theme today with saltwater, diving, Hawaii, Iceland. I mean, pretty cool. So, okay, did you guys put in the chat any small victories you had so we could celebrate them, or anything small victories you want to see happen this week and we can talk about and make sure that we can manifest it in the most positive way that's best for our highest good. So chat. Well, yep. Wait, what? Oh, 9 feet of all muscle. Now that is not a floggy sale. That is faux show. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool, Bill. Congratulations to your daughter. That's awesome. Total sacral energy all the way. Woo! I can feel it in my fingertips, in my toes. That reminds me of the song on Love Actually, when he's talking about when he's singing, I can feel it in my fingers, I can feel it in my toes. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Too much, you guys. Too much. All right, let's see. What else do we want to talk about? Venus is still in retrograde. You're talking about the whole collective consciousness. I know that mystical musings, not just don't point fingers at me. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Too funny. I'm just like hitting up my peppermint water. This is like my dolphin glass. I love this glass set that I have. Okay, so you know what? Ooh, I so wish I had a sexual tarot deck because it would be perfect for today's energy read. Oh, make your neighbors know my name, that song. Yeah, Jenna, it's peppermint oil. I got it off Amazon, but it's Zongal. They have some good oils. You have to make sure it is ingestible because I have another one that's not. So that's the only thing I would make sure that it's ingestible. Yeah, I just pop it in my water, but it gets intense. Like, it'll light your mouth up with like a feeling. Yeah, I do want to put good vibes out there. I don't really want to bring in the outer world into our world today, but I do send blessings and love to everybody in every city that's having issues. Okay. With all the fields. Woo! The Floyd, what? Hey, we could have used some Pink Floyd songs for the readings earlier. We do have some time, so I can pull a card. I can pull a card for everybody this week. Oh, Jenna, do you know the Floyd? Oh, that'd be cool if you guys connected on my live again. Okay, so let's see. I'll use my regular tarot deck. I actually have a really cool deck that's being delivered tomorrow via Amazon, and I'm super stoked. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, okay, so the card that popped out was the Hanged Man. I always think it's in reverse, but it's not when I see it. So overall, we all feel like we're stuck, but we're not, okay? Don't put yourself in self-sacrifice. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for everybody. I'll start with, let's see, I'll go to the top of the chat. I'll start with Kyle. Kyle, let's see if you have a card for you this week. Let's see. Don't worry, the Floyd, I'll get to you. We have the King of Swords. So I feel like you need to get out of your head a little bit and soften that blade. I don't know why. Because this card has so many different meanings, but that's what I'm getting for you. Okay, Bill. Again, gravity is working today. Just in case everyone was unclear. Bill, I have the Chariot card. Things are moving forward very quickly for you. You have a lot going on, which is awesome. So you have great energy going this week. Keep it up. Keep those manifestations going. Let's see. Remind me, Bill, and I'll do that. I need to pull one for Kathy too. Put that on the list. All right, Mystical Musings. All right, Sunday Fun Day. That's right. Woo! Victory! Woohoo! Girl, you know what? You step out of that comfort zone when I said for Cancers, and it's time, and you will have this victory. That was the outcome of the reading for Cancers. So I think this is a double message for you, girl. Know what I'm saying? All right, all right. You guys are so funny. Ooh, this Libra energy has got amber aura all over it. Okay, Jenna, I'm going to pull a card for you this week, my Aries girlfriend. All right. Woo, the Queen of Pentacles. Girl, get it. Get those manifestations. Step in that queen energy and sell that house. Yeah, the sacral chakra opening up is amazing. Okay. All right, the Floyd. What's up? Where are you from? How'd you find this channel? I'm so happy you're here. Oh, we have more people in the house. Okay. All right, the Floyd. Let's say I'm gonna pull a card for you this week. What's your sign? I mean, you have to go back and watch the video. I'll put the timestamps for all of the astrological signs this week, but I just did the readings for everybody with theme songs from the chat. In New York. Woo, you have the Hermit card. So when the Hermit card pops out, either someone's coming back from the past or you're reflecting on the past a little bit. So that's the energy surrounding you this week. And that's pretty normal since we're all in quarantine. So actually, Chicago is supposedly opening up. I don't know if there's gonna be anything left of it when it does open up, but you know, ooh. The Magician card just popped out. I think that's important for all of us because we need to put our magic into things to manifest for this week and really just pull out that Aries energy, get that base, that fire. And this is actually, you know, if you think about Aries, it's all about the base chakra. Again, I can't believe it. I'm trying not to repeat myself, but the floggy sails are totally in my brain. Ugh. I better not be manifesting that. I'm not going to manifest that. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll pull a card for Katie. Katie's not here, but we'll pull a card for her. Oh, she has the Hangman. So is she hanging in self-sacrifice this week, Bill? Maybe she's too caught up in her own head. Needs to get a different perspective on things. No pulling for Kathy. Kathy has another audition this week she's super stoked about. So I told her good luck. Let's pull a card for her. King of Wands, she's going to pass this audition with flying colors. This is awesome. All that's for Kathy. I'm going to tell her to come back and watch the video at timestamp 55 minutes. Hey, Jenna, did you notice today after you finished your live video that your video was 55 minutes long and there are also 55 views on it? Thought that was awesome. 55 again, girl. You got 555. Okay. All right, we've got, I don't know how to say your username, but we'll call you Cart. Or Cartier, you know. I'll pull a card for you. Let's see, something just flipped. Maybe not. Ooh, you have a decision to make this week. You need to be decisive and work with the moon and the energies and release what's no longer serving you and get out of this mental state that you're in and just make a decision. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's hilarious. Get it. What's up? Priscilla, what's going on? Hey, Catherine. How fun. Priscilla, if you're still here, I'll pull a card for you this week. And everyone who's hopping on late, once I post this, I'll post the timestamp so you can go back and listen to the very quick reading I did for Sun, Moon, and Risings and Venus and whatever. All right, Priscilla. Hangman. Okay, you guys, this is the third time this card has popped out in the last 10 minutes. What is going on? We all need a different perspective this week. You know what? Get back to basics. That's been the theme. Get back to basics in everything. Make the neighbors know your name. Update your prediction came true. Oh, interesting. Really, Catherine. Here, I'm going to pull a card for you for this week. Yeah, I can't wait to have my artist do the Floggy Sales card. I can't wait to see the artwork for that. Woo! Okay. Who did I say was pulling a card for, Catherine? Yeah. The Page of Swords. So there's going to be a swift communication for you this week, okay? Which is pretty good. I mean, the energy is swift right now with the moon in Libra. But by the end of the week, it's going to be the full moon in Sagittarius on Friday. And by the way, you guys should come back at 7 p.m. Most of you I know will be here, but I'm going to do what I normally do, some improv and some funny stuff. And then also I'm going to do a full moon ritual that I was going to do on the new moon, but I didn't because that's the day I canceled over Memorial Day weekend. But yes, so also, Catherine, the Page of Swords is also the spy card. So are you spying on somebody? Are you investigating somebody? Or are they investigating you? The Hangman is basically hanging in self-sacrifice, like you're getting caught up in your own mental energy. And also it's needing to have a different perspective. So I wish I had the card available. It probably won't pop out now that I want it. But if you turn it upside down, it shows that a different perspective, right? So that's what that means. It's just gaining different perspective on situations, etc. Let's see. There it is. So this is what it looks like regularly. See how he's hanging upside down? But it's his own doing. And then when you turn it right side up or upside down and he's right side up, see how the perspective has changed and there's clarity and all of the sunshine around his face. That's just, it's all clarity. So you just need a different perspective. That's what the Hangman card means. Your best friend told you he was in love with you? Woo! How does that make you feel? Does it make your base chakra shake? You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Catherine. You guys are so funny. I love it. Oh, the mental conflict. Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll work on that. Like, think about that over the week. But like, when we do the full moon ceremony on Friday, we'll be releasing things that no longer serve us, and it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty fun. So, you know, when you're building up to the moon, and like the moon is the brightest, right? And this is, since it's an eclipse, it's literally this eclipse that's happening in this eclipse season is like 4 times or 5 times the stronger than a normal full moon. So like, you know, you really need to, you know, release those things that are no longer serving you. So hopefully if that mental conflict, we'll put that in there and part of the ceremony, because I'll have you guys like all write stuff on paper and whatever. It'll be super fun, super chill, no pressure. And then maybe you can gain some clarity from that. Any advice to get out of the mental state that you're in? Oh, that's a bummer, Kyle. You'll have to go back and rewatch it then. We'll miss you. Oh, good, Catherine. I'm glad you'll be there. Okay, so I do feel like I will pull a card for advice on how to get out of the mental state that someone's in the chat, because I do feel like that's a lot of us. So the 3 of Wands popped out. So this is the card of waiting. I don't know why I said it like that. Waiting, probably because you're literally like waiting on something. You're waiting for your ships to come in. So I think that you need to turn your attention to what's going to give you the emotional stimulus you need, rather than focusing on something that's so far out there in the distance that isn't serving you. Yeah, I'm super excited for the new beginning. The waiting game. It is. It is. And then when it's in reverse, that means your ships come in. Okay, let's see. What else do we want to talk about? I can't believe I flew through all those cards. Do you guys have any questions in the chat of anything that I can pull cards for that would benefit all of us? For instance, I was just thinking about what I wanted to wish for. Outside of kissing a dolphin, I think a giant Klondike bar would be really good. It just seems so refreshing. It's the peppermint. I'm totally addicted to peppermint. I cannot believe it. I'm literally addicted to peppermint. Let me see. I did pull the card No Need to Worry. So give any worries this week to your angels. Hey, have you guys seen that show on Prime, Upload? And he's like, he's uploaded his consciousness into an avatar for afterlife. And he's always like, Angel. And she's, you know, she just appears and she's like, yes, how can I help you? I always think of that. So think of that. Be like angels, even though you can't see them. If you're lucky enough to see them, God bless you. And then say, just take my worries away, you know? Because the angels know. They're always around you, paying attention to you and bumping you on the right path, and come this way. And you're like, no, I'm going to go this way. And they're like, no, come this way, you know? So just like, don't worry about anything this week, especially anything mental. Remember to take care of your mental health. It is the last day of Mental Health Awareness Month is today, but I think it needs to transcend through time and space from here on out, because there's just so much going on. With these eclipses, there's going to be so much craziness happening, and I'm not predicting anything. I'm not talking about the outside world outside of this YouTube video. I'm talking about internally and in our own lives. There's so much that's going to change. This is the time, especially with Venus retrograde, when relationships just end or they begin. It's like the world is being flipped upside down in your world. Yes, angels are everywhere. And it's funny, I don't know why I'm shuffling because it's fun. I really like this deck though today. The colors are just outstanding in it. And it says in the near future. So it's funny, we're talking about this week's predictions and in the near future. So let me see if I can get some clarification more on that in the near future card. Ooh, interesting. This is crazy. So all three of the chakra cards popped out. The crown chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and the heart chakra. So that's what I think we need to focus on this week, is keeping our chakras balanced. And I'd recommend just doing meditation. Go on, I use the Calm app. I use the Gaia app. Actually, a really great exercise. Oh, that's awesome, Catherine. A really great exercise to balance your chakras is if you just sit there and imagine, actually, there's two things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about cord cutting and cleansing chakras because it's the same ritual you can do. You imagine yourself sitting there and you imagine the sun, or go out and look at the sun and close your eyes and think of all the people that are draining your energy, or you're overthinking things or anything like that, right? Imagine that energy coming from their body going up into the sun, and the sun's cleansing the energy. Then you just kind of like cut the cords, right? Till your energy is out of them, and then just like bless them, send them on their way. The sun is now cleansing the energy that you've given away. And then what you do is you just like go in your third eye and kind of poke a hole and let the sunshine come in down through their crown chakra, and just imagine it cleansing all your chakras with this beautiful white sunshine energy all the way out through your hands and toes. Again, hands and toes, fingers and toes. You see the theme is still there. And anyway, and then when you see all the colors with the clarity and you can picture them moving around, you've cleansed your energy and you've cut cords from people who've been draining your energy. Then what you do is you just take like your hand back to close the hole, and then bless the sun and thank it for cleansing the energy and giving it back to you. It's a really cool thing. I've been doing that literally for over 15 years. It works, and it only takes like a few seconds. Yeah, you should totally try it. It's cool. Gaia, it's Gaia. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's. But yeah, so that's a lot to remember. Just picture like, I literally just picture like, so pretend this crystal is taking my energy. I sit here, I think of the sun, I think of all the energy going out of the crystal, the sun cleansing it, and I'm like, thank you. And then I just go up and down the chakra system. And you don't even have to really focus on it. If you wanted to really quickly, you could just be like, just picture the sun, like a beam of sunshine just going straight down and touching all your chakras with the intent of cleansing them. But yeah, it's a really cool trick. Yeah, faux show. This is my Lemurian crystal, by the way. It's like 100% dolphin energy. It's my favorite one. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so before we close this out, does anyone have anything else that they want to chime in or talk about or anything like that? All positive vibes here, of course. Yes, Mystical Musings. I love you, girl. You know, thank you everybody for showing up. I'm so happy. This is awesome. I was so stoked, like so stoked to come live today. And even on Friday, I was like, just, you know, it's like I like got out of my own way of thinking too much of like my lighting and my scene and the sound and all of that stuff. And worrying about how many people were going to show up. I'm like, you know what? I'm just opening the door for the universe to step it up for me. And once you do that, and I showed the intent, and now all you guys have shown up, and it's awesome. There's new people in here, so welcome. Please, make sure you come back on Friday night for the full moon ceremony and the regular show I do. And and pardon me. You know what, Kyle? I'm wearing my Archangel Michael blue t-shirt today. But yeah, so anyway, I forgot what I was saying. It was really important, I'm sure. But I was just giving thanks and praises, just like Bob Marley, give thanks and praises. I appreciate you guys all so much. I'm so happy to have you here, part of the soul family here on Beach Balance Life. And, what are you guys talking about? Through cards or dreams for ask for your spirit animal. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. That's why I'm doing this, because I want to help people. And when I was on Jenna's live earlier, I wasn't on it, but I was in her chat, and she was talking about when you want to bring in abundance and you're helping people, the universe will help you. I think she said it, or maybe it was another pick a card reading on there, on YouTube somewhere. But when you want to attract abundance, you have to give back in so many ways. And with the intent of saying, okay, if I were to get $10,000, yeah, it was Jenna. If I were to get $10,000 today, right now, what would I do with it? And I was like, well, I would get a new laptop because I'm rolling my vintage MacBook Pro, which still does the job, but I need more space and blah, blah, blah. I would love to do more stuff with Adobe rather than using iMovie, etc. Stepping it up. So I can provide higher quality content, maybe some better editing, etc. But it's not necessary, but it's like putting it back into the business, right? And so rather than going and blowing it, and oh my gosh, I'm like losing my voice. But yeah, so yeah, student loans for sure, just get it out. That's the thing. And so it comes down to self-value too. If you think about self-value and say you have been, just kind of stuck in the same pay range for a while and you're giving your energy to the wrong people, the universe isn't going to give you more abundance because you're just going to turn around and give your energy to the wrong people. But if you're giving it to the right people and doing the right thing, that's when the abundance starts flowing, because the universe wants to make sure you're provided for. You're providing for other people by giving them good energy. So thank you, Catherine, for the confirmation that I touch you guys, just by being here. It gives me so much pleasure and joy just to come on these lives and spend time with you guys and interact, and also, get some great messages to the readings. I love to see the theme that happens. I mean, today was a very a lot of sexual theme going on, which is totally awesome, and it's really cool because it's fun for me to do something outside of staring at my screen on my iPhone, texting somebody. I'd rather be interacting. Yeah, so you guys are talking about spirit totems and spirit guides. Usually, if you think about it, Cartier, what is an animal that you're drawn to that is so mystifying? To me, obviously dolphins. Anybody who knows me, I am dolphin energy. I'm pretty sure I was at Atlantis, and when Atlantis went down, I morphed into a dolphin. I swear. I know it. And that's why my Lemurian crystal, I've had this in other lifetimes. I know it's found me. And I've had this one in this lifetime since 2006. So if you're drawn to wolves, that could be your spirit guide or an animal guide. But also you could probably have more than one. Have you guys seen that movie? Oh my gosh, Pan's Labyrinth. And she has her little animal. Kyle, do you want me to post your email in here? Because it's asking me, it's holding it for review. Just like confirm, because I mean, we don't know. I mean, this is going to be at forever. Forever, ever. Okay. Bam. There it is. Oh, I know, Mystical Musings. We've been in Atlantis together doing some crystal healings. Oh, I love this crystal. You know, sometimes when I'm laying on my yoga mat, I put it on my throat chakra before a meeting. Desmond. What's Desmond? Or my third eye for clarity. That actually looks really pretty in the light. Fun with crystals. I should do a whole video on crystals. I have another, I have Amazonite here. It's raw, so it hasn't been through the ringer. What is on my finger? Oh, I have ash on my finger from saging. Amazonite is really good for your throat chakra, actually. It's speaking, communicating, and just opens up that third chakra. And since that came up as part of the collective consciousness, if you don't have Amazonite, maybe invest in some if you want to make sure that. Actually, no, it was third eye, but throat chakra is like coming in hard right now. I've got the blue on for the throat chakra. I've got the Amazonite. I'm losing my voice. I'm drinking out of a glass with blue on it, my dolphin glass. Maybe that's a message for me, but I feel like a message for me is also a message for somebody else too. So I feel like by sharing these conversations, and I come on here and I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. And then I'm like, oh my God, what if like my manager watches this? They're going to be like, dude, she thinks she's a dolphin. But then I'm like, who cares? Because that energy is vibing so high, it's going to vibe. It won't even be on anybody's radar who's not vibing this high. You know what I mean? So now I'm like, it's kind of like my angels. It's like protecting me. But yeah, and so just like coming in and sharing my experiences, and that's what I'm going to do with my book, man. That's drumming up a lot of stuff, a lot of fears, but it's cleansing. It's going to be really good. And oh yeah, I have to go soon because I have my book call in 10 minutes. Thanks for reminding me, you guys. But yeah, and so just by sharing these experiences, this is going to help other people. And that's what's so important to me, because I get so much information from YouTube and reading books and like even communicating with you guys, yeah, Kyle, I do have my PayPal. Actually, I could post it right now. You're so sweet. It's so funny because like, I have a screen and at work, so I actually have two laptops, but one's work and this is my vintage, is my personal one. And then I have a screen and so like people who don't have screens, I'm like, do you have screen envy when I share my screen? Because I can share both of them. So it's like, again, back with the sexual energy. You guys see it? What is happening? Yeah, Bill, I'm super excited for my book. I'm supposed to be on chapter 3 tonight, and I'm not. But I know that when my writing process goes through, I need to have an outline. I can't just go. I mean, I have the titles of all my chapters, but I need an outline for each chapter to keep me on par. But yeah, so that'll be cool. I'll finish it in September, and then it just takes time for like artwork and editing and whatever. So I would imagine we're going to launch it. Maybe I'll launch it around eclipse season in December. And then I need to figure out when I'm going to launch my tarot cards too for Beach Balance Life. I'll need to check the moon cycles and see like what's popping, I know, Catherine, I wish I had a super chat. I'm not cool enough for a super chat because I only have 400 subscribers. You have to have 1,000. It's like Why YouTube? I get that this filtration process, but man, my subscribers have been stagnant. It skyrocketed like 2 months ago, and now it's like flatline no matter what I do. So I'm just like taking it like, well, maybe the universe is protecting me. Yeah, you could share these videos too. If I'm friends with you on Facebook, come friend me or whatever, and then you can share them because I do the posts, and I'll do the after post with this after I do the timestamps. So I'll probably end up releasing this tomorrow morning because I have the book call, and then I'm just gonna like probably sit on my couch and drink a lot of water. I know Bill's been helping. He's been sending people my way. And it's so like not where I want to be with my energy, but there's just so much more I can do once you turn that key of 1,000 subscribers. The super chat, you can go live from your cell phone, which I would love to do that because I was freaking out today. Speaking of my vintage laptop, there's something wrong with the plug. And if I don't have it plugged in the wall just right, it won't charge my laptop. And literally 20 minutes before I came live, I was down to 66%, which by the way isn't a lot on a vintage MacBook Pro. And I'm sitting here like sweating going, oh my God, like this is exactly why I would need to go live on my cell phone if my laptop battery died. So that's what I would do. That's like the next thing I'm going to do is replace my laptop eventually. But yeah, I mean, that would have sucked because today was the first day I pumped it out on social media, on Instagram and Facebook. I'm like, I'm going live and like in front of people that I was like, that may or may not vibe with what I'm doing. And, oh, thank you, Kyle. That's so sweet. And so, yeah, but I finally got it to plug in and I was like, literally, it was like, Angel, like on upload, I'm like, Angel, I need you to plug this in. Like, this is not cool. And I just looked at the time. It's 2022, which is cool, 222. I'm very oriented in numerology, so I'm always assessing. So there's the partnership for twos. Let's see. Before I sign off, I will pull an overall song for us in my very sexy song bowl. Let's see what we need to do. Okay. I'm not going to look. I was just peeking, but I'm not going to. Oh, our theme song this week for the collective consciousness is Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. Such a great song. There's this little kid on my Facebook page who sings Three Little Birds, and he's probably like 4, and it's adorable. So yes, angel numbers, 111, 333, 222, 444. So Three Little Birds. Rise up this morning, smiling with the rising sun. And three little birds stood by my doorstep, singing sweet songs. Also, one other affirmation I want to do for you guys this week. This is a message in a bottle. And in this little scroll, I got this. I work for Hendrix, and I got this from an event we did. But on the scroll, I wrote, I am the one, and what I'm seeking is seeking me. And I put this in my love corner. So I think that you guys also own the fact that you are the one, and what you're seeking is seeking you. So I put this by my laptop so I could talk about it today. Yes, cardinals. Cardinal signs, Aries. Cardinal birds, the state of Missouri's bird, state bird. So yeah. Well, cool. You guys, I don't want to have to run, but I literally have 6 minutes to get to another call. But it's been so cool hanging with you guys. I'm so glad I moved this from 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock because there's no way it was stressing me out doing it in the middle of the afternoon and during summer. But this is it just flows right into the evening where it's not a hard stop except, after an hour and a half. But this is probably one of the longest ones I've done outside of when I had my Second City fam on 4 weeks ago, which was complete mayhem right when the nodes changed. Oh my gosh, I need so much water, like a camel. Anyway, I'm totally bummed. Whenever I get off these lives, I'm just kind of like, oh, because I love hanging with you guys. Let me see if there's anything else. You guys are so sweet. Oh, I'm sorry. Cartier, come back on Friday. I'll give you a spirit animal reading. Because I'm actually getting new oracle cards tomorrow. It's all about elements, so that'll be perfect. Thank you, Kyle. Blessings to all. Love and light. So you guys have an awesome, awesome week. This is super cool. It's going to be a crazy ride. Get your seatbelts on. Get your popcorn out. Make sure it's buttered. Blah, blah, blah. Because it's going to be cray-cray. Okay, but anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. Can't wait to see you on Friday. I've already posted the thumbnail, so make sure you go. I keep saying thumbnail like you know what that is, but if you go to my YouTube page and you can set a reminder, it has Friday night already set, so I did that in advance. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Super stoked. Sorry we'll miss you, Kyle, but you guys are awesome. Bill and Catherine and Kyle and Celeste and Jenna and the Floyd, Cartier, you know, Priscilla. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming by and kicking off your week with me. So just consider me your orange slice in this mundane marathon that we're all on. I'm the refresher for the course. I'm your pit stop. All right. I will see you guys on Friday. I love you all. Have a wonderful week. And, you know, I'm just happy that you guys are here and love and light to all. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.